Hi everyone and welcome back to Chess for Charity. In this video, I'm going to show you an amazing puzzle. This is something you've probably never seen before. This puzzle is known as the complete promotion, or in German, Allumwandlung. And the goal is to find the fastest mate in 3, but see the various ways you can get there. So let's look at this position. You see the black pawns are going down the board, and the white pawns are going up the board. And the goal here is to find the fastest mate. So in this position, there are plenty of mates. One bishop takes e5 is a good way to start. g7 is the good way to start. The only mate in 3 in this position kicks off with the move f7, and that's the one we're going to look at. So what makes this puzzle so amazing is this idea of the complete promotion. And what does that mean exactly? So this is amazing here. It actually means that you're going to promote to each piece on f8. So what do I mean by that? Let's talk about it. So after e4, for example, notice that the king has a couple of moves and the pawn has a couple of moves, 3 moves to be exact. So in this position, there are 5 legal moves. Let's break down all 5. So if you go e4 as black, I can promote to a queen, and my next move will be checkmate. So no matter what you do next, maybe you push, maybe you take, doesn't really matter. Let's just say you push. Queen f6 is checkmate, right? Okay, so we have a queen promotion after e4. Okay, what about king d6? Same idea. There's a check with the queen, and after the king comes back, queen e7 is mate. Okay, fine. Here's where it starts to get interesting, and this is why I like this puzzle. After f7, instead of king d6 or instead of e4, what if we play e takes f4? What about that? Well, now notice if you promote to a queen, that's stalemate. Can't do that. And this bishop is holding that square. So instead, you promote to a rook. Okay, now what's the only move in this position? King d6. And then rook f6 is mate. Cutting this way, this rook cuts this way. This bishop is holding down c5 and e5. Okay, so we've already covered the queen and the rook, right? So I showed, after f7, I showed what happens when you push the pawn. I showed what happens when you move the king to d6. And I showed what happens when you take on f4. Okay, what about e takes d4? E takes d4. Well, again, this is amazing because you promote to something different. If you promote to a queen, this is stalemate again, pretty similar. Only now the pawn is holding the square instead of the bishop. And you promote to a rook, it's going to be mate, but it's not going to be mate in the fastest way. Therefore, a bishop is the only way to mate in 2 moves from that position. And after king f6, which is the only move because everything else is covered, this is mate. This is incredible. So far, we've promoted to a queen, we've promoted to a rook, and we've promoted to a bishop. All of them are mate in 3 exactly. Okay, well, what's left? You might be able to guess. So out of these 1, 2, 3, 4 ways, we've gotten a queen twice, a rook once, and a bishop once. There's only one left. What about king f6? In this position, there's only one way to mate in 2 moves. Isn't that amazing? You promote to a queen, it's going to mate, but it's not going to mate in 2 moves. You can even promote to a rook. That'll mate in 4 moves. But instead, promotion to a knight is going to result in checkmate. After the only legal move, so you can't take this way because it's pinned, you have to take this way, rook f7. Boom, look at that mate. This knight is holding this down, and this pawn holding this down. And of course the rook is actually giving check to the black king. That's incredible. So this one puzzle is called the complete promotion because you can promote to a queen, you can promote to a rook, and you can promote to a bishop and a knight. And all of them lead to checkmate in exactly 3 moves. After this f7 move, nothing you can do as black. Every single way you play can lose. But what's special about it is it's not just that you're losing, it's that each piece can be promoted, called the complete promotion, or in German, the Allumwandlung. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, but somebody who can speak German, feel free to correct me. But that's just an amazing puzzle. I have another one I'm going to show called the Babson Task, so if you find this one interesting, please check out that other one. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to consider subscribing. I put new videos out all the time, and my whole goal is to spread the amazing game of chess and to help charity. So subscribing really helps me out. Thanks so much. Bye.